Welcome to Constructive Conversations, the podcast dedicated to raising the standard of excellence in light construction. I'm your host, Colton Lingle. Each episode will explore the people, products, and processes that are shaping the future of this industry. From practical insights to proven best practices, you'll discover how to build better businesses, relationships, and buildings. This is where excellence isn't just expected, it's the baseline. Get ready, because today's constructive conversation starts now. To Constructive Conversations. I'm Colton Lingle, and this is not our normal studio. This is on top of a mesa outside Montrose, Colorado, where we are for the Christmas holiday. It is the day after Christmas, and I'm recording this. I apologize, we're a little bit behind on our podcast, so I thought I'd come and let you enjoy the view, Montrose with the mountains in the background, and there's a couple things that I've been thinking about on this trip, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So without further ado, here it is. If you follow my stories at all, or our stories on Mountain Decks and Exteriors on Instagram, you would have seen a couple days ago where I talked about how we went to Safeway here in Montrose, which is one of the many grocery stores around here. And we walked in right in the middle of the store, nowhere close to the bakery or the fresh produce. One of the store clerks, ladies that works in the store, came up to us. I had my 2-year-old with me, Josiah, and she asked him if he wanted a piece of fruit. She asked apple, orange, or banana, and he chose an apple, and she went and got it for him for free. And that just tickled me, because he was super excited for the apple, and he's taken care of. And so then I felt taken care of because he was taken care of. So I went back to where we're staying, and asked my family about it. And my mother-in-law mentioned that instead of cookies, which I remember going to the grocery store when I was a kid, and we'd go to the bakery and we would get cookies, a free cookie, and we would beg mom to take us over to the bakery to get cookies. And my mother-in-law mentioned that they had changed to giving a piece of fruit instead of a cookie, to adapt to the healthier options for the moms or the parents here in the area. So I just thought it was cool, whether it's a cookie or a piece of fruit. Ultimately, the lesson for me boiled down to the same thing. I went back to Safeway actually later that day. We were there buying diapers for our infant daughter. Well, not for my wife and I. Anyways, we were there buying diapers. I ended up going back there the same day to pick up some other stuff for dinner, mostly because of how well they had taken care of my son, not because the diapers were anything special or because I'd had any other special treatment. In fact, I used the self-checkout to check out, so it's not like I interacted with any other people, but because somebody had made sure that my son was taken care of. That was worth a trip back, and bought loyalty. And I ended up going back and spending, we were having a nice dinner with steak. So I spent a lot of money at Safeway later that day because they had taken care of me. And oh, by the way, there's a grocery store like 100 yards from where we're staying that I completely drove past to go 3 miles down the road to Safeway because of that. So that got me thinking about taking care of people, taking care of our clients, but not focusing entirely on taking care of just our clients, but taking care of the people around our clients. This goes in conjunction on my way to Thanksgiving on the plane. I read the book Giftology by John Ruhlin. And we'll link that in the show notes. Giftology. It's a great book all about giving gifts and how we can build relationships with our clients and strengthen relationships with our clients by giving gifts, good gifts, at the right time, which the right time usually ends up being randomly, not necessarily when we're trying to get something from them. But he makes a point in that book to make sure you also give gifts if you're trying to get somebody's attention, somebody important, somebody that you want to do business with. He makes a point of saying, make sure you get gifts for the people around them, the people in their circle, the people that they care about. Because if you show that you care about the people that they care about, it can earn a lot of trust and a lot of loyalty from them. So I thought that was interesting. It also goes along with um, uh, several other thoughts that we've had along the way. A couple years ago, I read Unreasonable Hospitality, and then I had my team read or listen to Unreasonable Hospitality, and some of the same thoughts are prevalent in that book too, of taking care of people, making people feel special, and making them feel appreciated. Right here around Christmas, obviously, we're thinking about the holidays and gift giving, and we're trying to show that appreciation to people. We just came through Thanksgiving. We've showed that appreciation, but it's really easy to give gifts now. It's really easy to show that appreciation now. It's really easy to show the love now. But do we have a habit and a process of one, showing the people that we do work for, the people that we do work with, appreciation on a regular basis outside of just Thanksgiving and Christmas and the holidays? But do we also make sure the people around them are taken care of? Do we take care of our clients? Do we take care of their kids? Do we think about that? Do we think about our employees? Do we think about their families and how we take care of their families? Because in either case, I think it's shown, hopefully by your own experience if you've done this before, but certainly by my experience, if I take care of the people around them, then they're going to be more loyal to me. They're going to be willing to spend more money with me if they're clients. Ultimately, though, they're going to have a better experience, and so that's really what we're after. We're after that client experience that is a step above. That also means that we give our employees an employee experience that we're trying to take to that next step too. So those are the important things that I'm thinking about. This is going to be a little bit shorter of a podcast, which hopefully is great. Hopefully you guys be able to listen to it. But that is kind of where I'm been thinking about. Let's make sure we take care of the people around the people that are important too, because that buys a whole lot of loyalty. With our clients, with our employees, with our friends and family. So that's the thought for today. As always, stay humble, stay working hard, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for joining us on Constructive Conversations, where we're raising the standard of excellence one episode at a time. If you found today's discussion valuable, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you know a homeowner or contractor who could benefit from these insights, share this podcast with them. Until next time, keep building smarter, keep raising the bar, and keep the conversation constructive.